Hello viewers, we're back with the SMC ceiling fan restoration series. Although this is kind of a general how-to video that can be applied to a number of different fans. Today we're going to be cleaning the blades. These are cane inserted blades, and you can see there's a lot of dust and whatever else accumulated inside the cane, and it's also significantly discolored. It's faded quite a bit. The general surface of the blades, if we can get this on video, is coated in something. This is probably installed in a room adjoining to the kitchen, and so the contaminants from the kitchen have just caked on the surface over time. So we're going to clean this off. I'm going to start by cleaning the cane, and then we'll clean the surface of the blades. I've got two things we're going to use to clean this. I'm going to use Comet, and you could probably use baking soda. I haven't tried that yet, so I can't confirm or deny if that would actually work, but I find this works really well because it has bleach, and so it gives it the nice clean, the bright white finish onto the can. And I'm going to use a small brush. Now, I am going to do kind of a wet wash here, and you have to be very careful with this because these are made of fiberboard type material, and so they don't have a lot of resilience to water. So if you get it too wet for too long, you can ruin the blades quite easily. But as long as you do it carefully, it should be fine. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put some Comet inside the cane insert. This is taking way too long. What the heck? There's too much. Okay, whatever. And I'm just going to brush it along here dry, just so that it's kind of evenly distributed. And then once I get this pretty evenly distributed, I'm going to add water. But like I said before, we want to minimize the amount of time. Okay, anyways, doggone advertisements keep coming on the cell phone. We want to minimize the amount of time that this is going to be wet. So that's pretty good. Let's make sure this is in the view of the camera here. It's not quite. I'm using the tripod I don't particularly like, so it's a little bit hard to adjust it. And now what I'm going to do here is get this ever so slightly wet. I'm going to try to avoid getting it on the finish itself, just in the center where the cane insert is. And this really, as much water as you need, is probably 5 or 10 drops that I'm working with right now. Alright, that should be good. I want to rinse it before it dries. This pool of disgusting, whatever that is. I've already got a towel set up here. And there go the rest of the blades. And I want to get this dried off as quickly as possible. Now, it wouldn't be a video without a freak show. Alright, so there we have it. Let's take a look at this compared to the other ones. How do I get this thing off of the... I gotta get another one of these tripods like I have downstairs. So this is what it looked like before, and now it's clean. So I'm going to go ahead and do that with all of them, and then we'll pick back up on the video and we'll clean the surface of the blades. Okay, all the cane has been washed. There is, however, an anomaly here. This blade is lighter in color than all the other ones, and I did go back and rewash this one because I thought perhaps it was some kind of an inconsistency in the cleaning, but it's not. So I'm not really sure how that would have happened, unless this was in, you know, a sunny room and it wasn't used for a very long time, and the pitch of the blade just happened to be that this one got less sun exposure. I don't know. I mean, never know why it's like that, but hopefully it won't be too obvious once it's on the ceiling. So now we're going to clean the blade surfaces. And for that, really nothing too exotic about it, I'm going to use this cleaner. It's not specifically for fiberboard, but it should work. I don't think it's too powerful. You don't want to use anything powerful in this because it's kind of like it's like a printed surface, and you will just wash the surface right off if you use anything strong. This is working quite well, so I will end up using this on the whole blade. And it gave it kind of a nice shiny surface, so that's good. That seems to work, so we'll do that. Oh dear. The very tips of these blades are kind of almost blackened with some kind of dirt. I'm not sure what it is, but it's not coming off as much as I would have liked it to. And it's really not wanting to come off right there at the tips. Oh well. I guess it's just been accumulated on there for too long. And this is one of those cases where sometimes if it doesn't come clean, you just deal with it, because you'll probably end up damaging the surface if you try too hard to get it off. Yeah, I think that's as good as it's going to get. It's not perfect, but it's a lot better than it was, and when it's up on the ceiling you won't even really notice small imperfections like that. So that's pretty much it. That's what it looks like cleaned. I don't really care about the other side because I would never use cane blades without the cane showing, but just for purposes of consistency I will clean it. Or maybe not. Oh, doggone it. I'll have to find something else to clean this with. That stinks, and that was working pretty well too. Okay, we're going to try this, which is floor cleaner. I'm sure this is a lot more potent than that other stuff. I already forgot what it was called, so I'm going to spray a little bit on here and then dilute it with water and see how this fares. Actually, I think I diluted it too much because it doesn't look like it's doing anything. Okay, I guess it's not that potent. Well, that's surprising. This really isn't working. I guess it kind of works, but not nearly as well as that other stuff did. Considering that they sit here and gloat about professional results being guaranteed, that, I don't know, it doesn't seem very professional to me. Of course, I suppose maybe this clean, I don't know how this cleaner works, but because this isn't real wood, depending on how it cleans, it may not interact well with this particular surface. And in that case, it would be user error more so than a fault of the spray. I'm not going to go nuts over this side of the blades because I never use it anyways, but just want it to be somewhat clean as it moves the air around. So this side came out good. It's got a nice shine to it, and the cane is very clean. I'm going to do the rest of them. I'll try that wood floor cleaner. If that doesn't work, I'll have to get some more of that other cleaner. But that's how I clean these cane blades, and it works pretty well.